think about the ability to get HD radio on your smartphone. Think of all the things that could go along with that. And if you're not thinking about all of it, that's what we're here to talk to you about, because there are a lot of implications that go along with this. It's an exciting project that the good folks at Emmis Interactive are involved with. The founder and co-president, Rey Mena, is joining us here. I'm Butch Stearns of the Pulse Network. Rey, again, you're rightfully so excited about this project. You're involved. Let's talk about who it's going to benefit. And let's start with the end user, the consumer. Of course, there's a million ways they're going to benefit. But give me how, one way maybe we're not thinking about.
Well, I think there's obviously the utility of the phone itself, how it functions, what the experience around radio is, and then that's obvious when you see the experience of the phone. But, another one that sometimes people don't think about is the cost of data plans. If you look at and read any articles today in terms of a lot of the carriers and some of the challenges they have where they're throttling data plans, ends up being costing the consumer more. If you think about a listener now who really loves music and wants to stream, now they have an option. They have an option to be able to listen to their favorite radio station while at the same time not incurring the types of data charges that they would. Why? Because the music is actually being delivered by broadcast to the actual HD chip.
And then when you brought up radio stations, when you talk about reach and frequency and also quality of the HD radio that's going to go out, I mean, there are obvious advantages for a participating radio station.
Yeah, I think from a broadcast perspective, obviously there's many, but the two that I think stand out the most to me, we've had over the last several months as we've been kind of showing this, actually since the last NAB show here in Chicago, the feedback that we've gotten from broadcasters, whether at the NAB, board of directors meeting or the RAB, has been the same. And two comments came back to me that I thought were pretty interesting. One of them was, this is the first time we see an opportunity to really make money with HD radio, which is a plus given the economic times we're dealing with, and the fact that to broadcast in HD, there's an investment that needs to be made from the broadcaster. So having a revenue upside is a big one. The second one is really making your spectrum more valuable, because now it's no longer that we're just losing, potentially losing either listenership or revenue opportunities to other technologies, but it's, how do you use the value of broadcast medium in a completely new way?
Well, we've talked about the end user, the consumer. We've talked about radio stations, the advertising part of it. How about mobile companies themselves, the carriers?
Yeah, I think that really falls into that first point I made in terms of the user also. If you look at what the evolution not only of smartphones but of tablets, and you look at the struggles that a lot of the major carriers are dealing with in terms of just consumption, right, in terms of the pipe, if you will, and their capacity issues, this offloads all of it.
He is Rey Mena. He is the founder and co-president of Emmis Interactive. Clearly, Emmis and their 58 employees with Rey are very excited about being involved in this project to help bring HD radio to smartphones. This conversation is all part of the great content shift, the need, the demand for content anytime, anywhere. It's all part of the theme of the 2012 NAB show.